What was I saying? Oh yeah. So anyway, this point about we have moved, as I said, we've moved into a whole new situation that Dave Burton represents a breakthrough into a new sensibility. It's not tribal, not industrial, not futuristic. It's something totally off the charts of what we thought we were going towards. And the new age is retrieved. They're picking up on something new is happening. And they don't know any McLuhan, so they get duped by the television effect, don't even know what's happening. But they start saying, like McKenna, let's retrieve the old tribal ways, the old feminism, the ancient sensibilities, because that's the proper sentiment, because the sensibility of the past is like what we live today, but we live beyond that. But we could include that primitive sensibility, and people in the 19th century had no clue of even retrieving the ancient sensibilities like Terence McKenna does. So there's two aspects there. The 19th century had no understanding of really the sensibility of primitive people, but early 20th century anthropologists and others actually went and lived with the primitive people and noticed something radically different in their consciousness, like Ted Carter going with the Eskimos in Canada in 40s and 50s. And he became a key colleague of McLuhan. The actual experience of these societies made people realize that things do change. And it was McLuhan who discovered that the medium of technology of communication is what changes society and their sensibilities. So he criticized what the anthropologists never were starting to pick up. So that's what I'm always talking about that. I said to Terence McKenna, you're just reacting unconsciously to the electric effect. Become conscious of the electric effect, and that would upgrade your concept of what you think is going on, what your value judgments are, what you think you want to retrieve. See, there's not one counterculture guru, including Leary or anybody, who has the same power like I do. Because they, whatever movement, they might become famous and create a movement, it will die because it's only a retrieved, half-understood effect of the digital world.
Right, they won't kind of stay stuck in that.
Yeah. And they'll even, if they get embarrassed by the outcome of their revolution, they'll retreat and become a neocon and flip, like Elvis Cleaver did. Elvis Cleaver, Black Power leader, became a born-again Christian.
Oh, okay.
So many things. On the content level, he couldn't handle his public image that he made famous, and then he also probably couldn't understand the changes in why Black Power became a passive effect, because he didn't understand the larger electronic effect that would create a turnover of beds and movements, every 18 months. So you have an identity crisis by being famous, and then you have an identity crisis because your trend becomes transient, or what you're famous for becomes a passive fancy. And I literally say that, fancy, or bump, passing fancy, not passive fancy. McLuhan said it's drinking was an example of a passing fancy, rather than But anyways, I'm glad you're remaining silent so I can get to this point made.
Well, no,